Abraham was the inhabitant of no mean city. He was not, as he is so often represented, some wandering and ignorant nomadic shepherd. He was a man of culture and sophistication, belonging to one of the aristocratic families of Ur, a city with a very high level of civilization. It was while Abraham was living in such a city that the God of glory appeared to him, and in that revelation, Abraham saw the city of God. He saw the city of God in the person of the God of glory. How he saw the Lord, or what he saw, we do not know, but from that moment he was spoiled for anything less. From then on he looked for the city which has the foundations. He forsook the splendor of his native city with its high standards of education and culture, and never returned to it. Abraham had seen through it. For him it was now meaningless and futile. He saw that it had no true foundations, that it was built on the sands of human genius, human resourcefulness and human ability, and that it must therefore pass away. Apprehended by the God of glory, he sought the city which has the foundations, whose builder and maker is God. The city which he sought was the heavenly Jerusalem, of which the earthly Jerusalem is but the symbol. It is noteworthy that although Abraham visited Jerusalem, he never lived in it. His life had become centered in the eternal. From that point onwards in the Bible, there are only two cities to which men can belong: Babylon or Jerusalem. At first, this is not clearly set out, but as the biblical story unfolds, the choice becomes clearer, until finally the issue of all human history is revealed in the Bible's closing chapters. At the time when Revelation was written, the earthly city of Babylon no longer existed, yet it figures largely in those chapters. It represents, of course, the fallen world. The cities of the world, whether the cities of that day such as Rome, Athens or Alexandria, or those of our own time, express the glory, philosophy and power of that fallen world. They are all Babylon. It is the sum of human genius and human glory. We also see New Jerusalem not coming out of the earth, for it is not created by man, nor even built on the earth, but coming down out of heaven, having the glory of God. It was the glory of God who had appeared to Abraham, and in whom Abraham had seen that city. He had seen it in its relation to the glory of God. Babylon symbolizes the ingenuity, abilities, and aspirations of fallen man. Babylon is his creation. Within it is beautiful music, the language of his soul, magnificent architecture, which Goethe called frozen music, and meaningful literature, expressing both the sorrowful realities of his fallen existence and the hope for something better. We also find profound ideals and philosophy, intense commercial acumen and shrewdness, and much religion. All this is not to be discounted. It appears to be a success story until seen in the light of the eternal. Then it all turns to ashes before our gaze. The words of the builders of Babel reveal the heart of the matter. Let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name. Genesis 11, verse 4.